Every pop music drop, every podcast intro, and every digital notification ping is engineered with a single aggressive objective: to capture your attention and refuse to let it go. When our environment constantly demands our focus, we lose our inner hearing. We become dependent on external noise to tell us how to feel, completely unable to sit comfortably in a room without being entertained, guided, or distracted. The musical collective Taitronica, led by Thai classical master Kun In, built the album Dharma Within as a direct countermeasure to this sensory overload. They designed a piece of music entirely structured not to hold your focus. Instead of gripping your attention, the audio acts as a tool to gently deflect it, bridging your mind back to a state of total silence. To reclaim internal stillness, you have to discard the traditional metrics of good music. You have to remove the catchy melodies, the rising tension, and the emotional climax. The creators approach this method as sacred art. To compose in this style, the artist has to completely abandon their own ego. They have to stop trying to impress the listener with complex technique or beautiful phrasing. This chart shows the continuous audio waveform of a standard commercial track, compared to the heavily gapped waveform of Dharma Within. The composers intentionally stretch the pauses between sounds to uncomfortable lengths. Without a steady rhythm to latch onto, your mind is forced to stop anticipating the next note and simply unwind. Stripping away standard melodies left a void, so the creators engineered 3 highly specific acoustic pillars to build an environment for the mind to inhabit. The instruments do not exist to fill the quiet. They are placed meticulously to actively sculpt and define the empty space around them. The first pillar is the foundation. It is a continuous, unshakable drone originating from the Himalayas. This constant tone represents the Dharma, giving the listener a safe, unchanging floor to stand on while the rest of the track shifts. The second pillar is the pulse, bhakti chanting. These unified voices act as a heartbeat, engineered to gather the scattered mind into a single focus. The third pillar brings the ornaments. This layer utilizes classical Thai instruments like the Ranat Ek and the Sad Wang. Kun In treats these instruments as fleeting thoughts during meditation. A few notes arise, dance briefly, and disappear without demanding your attachment. This graphic shows a musical scale built on the ultimate philosophy of Thai classical masters. True music actually lives inside the unplayed beat and the silence stretched between the sounds. By combining the Himalayan drone, the Indian chant, and the Thai ornaments, the distinct cultural markers dissolve. What remains is a universal, ancient state of psychological stillness. The entire album is structured as a deliberate anticlimax. As the tracks progress, the rhythmic elements stop. The chanting fades away. Eventually, the listener is left with nothing but the unchanging, steady drone and the quiet sound of a faint bell. Dharma Within operates on a singular metric of success. If you finish listening and realize that your breathing has slowed down and that your thoughts are quieter, the composition has achieved exactly what it set out to do. Music in its purest form is not a destination. It is a bridge you walk across to reach the other side. When the audio finally fades and that bridge is crossed, the profound silence left behind was not created by the album. It is the exact same silence that was inside you all along.